This video is for assembling your Datacron matrix cubes. Those are the color Datacrons that you'll get throughout different planets. You can actually assemble these at different levels at 15, 24, 32, and 50. It is nice to be able to do it to gain some bonus stats if you have all the necessary cubes to assemble at the lower levels. Which you will get by level 15 by going to Korriban Hutta and Dromund Kaas, so you should be able to assemble it. You'll also be able to disassemble, so you don't have to worry about actually losing them. If you're not familiar with those Datacrons, if you go in your inventory under mission items, there'll be these Datacrons that are called matrix shards that show up in your missions tab. Why they go there, I'm guessing just so it doesn't take up space in your inventory. And I've gotten all of them from all the planets, so I have 3 of each color, and it takes 3 in order to assemble. Now I'm level 50, so I'm going to assemble the required colors for level 50 and for force users because I'm a force user. The colors are different based on your class. If you're a force user, it's going to be different color for us, and then for tech users it's going to be different colors for you in order to get the stats that you want. I'll briefly explain the stats of combining the colors together of what you'll get. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to get to the ancient assembly chamber located on Dromund Kaas on the Dark Temple approach. I'm going to open my map, and you're going to want to take the taxi to the outpost warden to get there from the spaceport. Start at the spaceport speeder, go to the Kaas entrance speeder, go into the city, and go to the Kaas City taxi and take it to Outpost Warden, and that's where I am right now. To get to the ancient chamber, it's actually located right where my mouse cursor is, right there. There's a cave that you go into, and you can go in there as long as you have the shards and you're past level 15 to be able to assemble them. I don't have the disassemble core, which is required to disassemble your matrix shards once you put them together in order to change them at different levels as you go. But you can actually get that item on Tatooine in Mos Ila from a Jawa vendor, which is behind the first taxi in Mos Ila on some stairs, and he actually has a vendor icon, and it's called the disassembler core, which you can get from the Jawa, and it's about 8,000 credits. So I'm going to start heading to the ancient assembly chamber, and then you'll be able to see how to assemble your matrix shards. And it doesn't cost anything, it's just a machine that you put them into. If you've done the green matrix shard on Belsavis, you know how it works when you put those data cubes into the little slots and then activate it. It's pretty similar to here. So as you can see how I'm going, there's the Dark Temple. Just stay to your left. It's pretty easy to find. You can't miss it because it's got a big green cave door, and it's just right up the hill here. It's past this tree and wall, and it'll be located here right on your left. And as you can see, there's the green door. Just go up and in. You'll get dismounted as always. Just stroll on through. And now I'll be entering the chamber. So I'm going to assemble my all green cubes because that's for pretty much what you want for the Sith Marauder. Because all green cubes are going to give me the stats of 58 strength, 50 endurance, and 24 critical. And that's what I want for my Sith Marauder. If you're a Sith Juggernaut, you're going to want all yellows, and that's going to give you 52 strength, 60 endurance, and 80 defense. And then they also have for the red matrix shard for your Inquisitor, you're going to have all reds is going to be 58 will, 50 endurance, and 24 critical. And then all blues is going to be 58 endurance, 50 willpower, and 18 defense. Something similar to that. I haven't assembled one, but I think that's the right stats. If it's not, you'll see when you actually assemble it. But that's what you're going to do if you're a force user. If you're a tech user, the all yellows is going to give you 52 aim, 60 endurance, and 18 defense. All greens is going to give you 50 strength, 43 endurance, and 18 critical, and 26 surge. All reds is going to give you 48 endurance, 72 cunning, and 7 critical. And all blues is going to give you 58 aim, 50 endurance, and 24 critical. So, as a Sith warrior and a marauder, I'm going to insert all my greens because at this level that's what they assemble. At level 50, that's what I need required in order to assemble to get that high strength one. So I'm going to go, and here's where you're going to actually insert your cube. So just walk up to it. You'll see your hand turn yellow. Click on it. Choose the colors that you want. It's going to light up. I'm going to put all greens in. And then behind you is the data cube assembler. Just click on it. Say yes. And now it's going to combine it and actually energize the cube. And there's my green matrix cube. So I'm going to click it to pick it up. Now what it's going to do is it's going to go into my missions item, and that's going to be assembled as a relic. And see, there you go. Now I've got 58 strength, 50 endurance, and 24 critical. And where that's going to actually end up is in one of your relic slots. I have a relic slot open because that's where I'm going to put it. So if you just right click on it, it's going to throw it right in there, and now that increased my stats. And to disassemble, say I want to change to a yellow one instead and go more endurance than strength, then I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to insert in a yellow, and a yellow, and a yellow. But if you already have a relic cube already assembled out of your matrix, it will not let you do it again. You cannot have more than one. So if you go to try to click on it, it's going to say that you must disassemble your first one. And to disassemble, you get the item from the Jawa on Masila. You come over here, you click it, and it will disassemble your relic that you have right here back into your matrix shards and put it back into your mission thing. Then you can actually assemble the other ones. So you never really lose them. You just have to pay 8,000 credits in order to disassemble it. And that's pretty much all there is. It's not very complicated, pretty straightforward. And hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it helps you out. I will actually post the stats of the cubes on the website underneath this video.